Welcome back. Now, the midday sports roundup.
Lead selector of the Jamaica Scorpions team, Delroy Morgan, believes the squad selected is good enough to challenge for the regional Super 50 Cup. The Scorpion squad, which is to be led by opener John Campbell, is made up of 5 members from the successful 2022 team, while there are 2 newcomers in the form of Excelsior schoolboy Tamar Redwood and Clarendon's Odain Makati.
For once, as you would have recognized, that we have a new coach in place, one who is rigid. He's certainly gonna try and get the best out of these players. We have put together some youngsters who they're rearing to go, and based on the meetings that we have had, the coach have had with the players, and even on the field and off the field, they're just looking good. So I have no doubt that they'll perform, and what I've seen in the trials too as well, they're looking their best.
The Scorpion squad reads John Campbell, Kurt McKenzie Jr., Odain Makati, Carlos Brown, Jermaine Blackwood, Javel Glenn, Romaine Morris, Brad Barnes, Odean Smith, Javor Royal, Tamar Redwood, O'Jay Shields, Gordon Bryan, and Markina Mindley. Jordan Johnson, Pete Salmon, Daniel Beckford, and Andre McCarthy are the reserves. Another 16s will book their spots into the round of 16 in the Issa Costa Cup today, as 6 games are scheduled in the second round. The Wembley Centre of Excellence will be the venue for the top-of-the-table Group 6 clash between Central High and Port Antonio, with both teams on 4 points. A draw could be enough for both teams if Dintil Technical beat Yallas by only a goal at York Oval. In Group 2, Froome Technical, who are already through, will play Ochireus, who only need a point to advance at Landila Community Centre. In the other game from the group, Black River must beat Cedric Titus and make up a 6-goal difference on Ochireus in order to advance. The final set of games will come from Group 4, as Brownstown only need a point against Alphonsus Davis and Manchester High in order to advance. A win for Alphonsus Davis would see them going above Brownstown, while Monroe College on 3 points will take on Malden at home, knowing a win will guarantee them a spot into the last 16. All games kick off at 3:30. And LeBron James and his son Bronny made history after becoming the first father and son duo to share the court in an NBA game during the Los Angeles Lakers season opener against the Minnesota Timberwolves on Tuesday night. The much-anticipated moment came with 4 minutes left of the first half of the Lakers' 110-103 victory. Bronny played 3 minutes in the first half, missing both of his field goal attempts and hauling in an offensive rebound. LeBron collected 8 points and 3 boards in 17 minutes of action before the break. He ended the game with 16 points in 35 minutes. Anthony Davis was the top scorer of the night for the Lakers with a game-high 36 points. Meanwhile, champions the Boston Celtics, who received their rings prior to tip-off, beat the New York Knicks 132-109 in the first game of the season. Jason Tatum led the way with a double-double, adding 10 assists to his game-high 37 points. And that's it for your Midday Sports. I'm Renardo Brown.
Thank you, Renardo. But before we go, the West Indies now trail Sri Lanka 2-0 in their one-day international series after losing by 5 wickets in the second game a short while ago. And that's the Midday News. I'm Shamela Pullen. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the news, sports, and production teams, good afternoon.